if a guy offers to cook for you on a first date, do you think he's poor?
Yes. Yes. I do. I'm sorry. Go out to eat. I think he's poor or he's boring or he's too artsy for me.
Or he's cheap or lazy.
And
Maybe not lazy, but cheap.
He's not lazy.
Yeah, cheap.
But he's cheap, or he's just like so proud of his culinary skills, and like I don't care.
Also, you should never go to someone's apartment on a first date.
There's way too many things that can end it right there. Like if you left the toilet seat up, like I'm out. Or if your trash is overflowing.
I think if someone cooks for me on a date, that's the most romantic thing ever. But it has to be like probably third or fourth date.
First date is, what if you're trapped there?
When you leave?
You can't leave. That's what I mean.
Like, what are you wearing? Are you doing your makeup kind of like to go over there? Like it's a restaurant. The first.
Ask out girls in person. And this is poor phrasing on my part. Yes, I love when people ask me out in person, but here's how I think you should do it. This is my personal advice. If you're going to go up to a strange girl in person and ask her out, rather than saying, can I have your number? You should say, can I give you my number? And I think that takes a lot of the pressure off of the girl in the situation, and it makes a lot of girls feel like they can take your number and choose not to talk to you if they're not interested, rather than having to reject you to your face and be like, no, I don't really want you to have my number. I'm not that attracted to you. I have a boyfriend, whatever. It just takes back kind of the control for the woman and allows her to decide if she wants to talk to you, if she wants to text you, if she thinks you're cute. And it's kind of a no harm, no foul, because you'll know if she's really interested by whether or not she actually texts you. So yeah, that's my advice for guys who want to approach girls in person. Let me know if it helps.
No, it didn't help, honey. So the comment that you read there says, aside from these guys, what's wrong with trying to approach a girl and attempting to ask them out on a date? Here's the thing. Like, this has all gotten so complicated. It's really like so. And why is it complicated? Because what she really wants, and what she explains in this video, is she wants the whole thing to work out where a girl has, it's all on her terms, right? First of all, you're the one going up to her to start off, right? Fine. Okay. You're going up to her. You're taking the initiative. You're being a man. You're doing it. Okay. That's number one, initiative taken by you. Okay. You go up to her. Now she's saying that you can't ask for her phone number. You can't ask for her phone number because you violated her in some way, right? Like now it's on her to say, I'm not interested. The pressure's on her, to be honest, to say, hey, you're not my type. She doesn't want any of that. She wants you to go up and say, here's my number. Now, why is this stupid? First of all, guys, if you do this, if you're like, hey, they'll take your number. First of all, they're not going to put it in their phone. Secondly, they're not going to call you. Like 9 out of 10 times, this is just going to be you giving your number to people and not getting anything out of it. Whereas if you go up and ask for a girl's number and she says, no, I'm not, like, she can play some role in this. You're the one going up to her. She can just say, hey, I'm not interested. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. Like, what is the big deal? What is the big deal? Ladies, listen, are you a big girl or not? Because on one breath, I'm hearing that you're a grown woman and you're a big girl, girl power, all this crap. And in another breath, I'm hearing that you can't even now just say, hey, I'm not interested, or sure, or I have a boyfriend, or I mean, come on, which one is it? Are you a grown woman or not? Make up your mind. There's no reason why guys should have to play by a woman's playbook every step of the way, all the time, no matter what. Like, no, this should not be hard. Like, the fact that he walks up to you and says, hey, can I have your number? This is not a crime. Don't treat it as it's not a crime. It's not like an investigation that there's not just, do you want to give him the number or not, honey? Let's keep it simple. Oof, man alive.
Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year. And I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, no, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship.
Okay. Notice it says absolutely nothing about love, right? Where is she getting this from?
They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman.
A man who can't control his woman doesn't have a woman. She belongs to whoever can control her, right? If he can't control her, how can he save her from herself when the time calls for it, right? This is where she injects feminist talking points that will hopefully influence beneficial outcomes for women.
A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself.
This is where the conversation, as usual, becomes all about women.
A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman.
A top tier man does not prioritize a woman. A top tier man prioritizes the orders that he receives from God Almighty. Next, he prioritizes his purpose. You see how she's setting the stage to influence men who may be listening to start treating women how she wants women to get treated, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with the definition of top tier. This is how selfish they are. Everything is about them. Everything.
Man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
Give the woman the life of her dreams? There we go, people. We were supposed to be talking about the definition of top tier men, but she found a way to make everything about women and giving women everything that they want. The nature of a woman is so diabolical. I wouldn't want to be this selfish if I could get away with it. They make absolutely everything about them, yet you never hear them discussing what they can do for anybody else. Ain't that something?
You can do about it.
Yeah. Stop.
Yeah, listen to your girl, little boy.
Little boy?
Go.
No, then Maggie, go to the car.
Let's go. Let's go.
Giddy Andrew, up. stop. You're escalating. Stop. You're being crazy. Stop.
We knew it.
Disappointing. You can stop restraining me now.
Wait, what the is this?
It was a test, babe. See what kind of partner you are.
A test?
I'm in a fight and your move is to hold my arms behind my back? You know what I punch with?
No, I was just trying to...
We know.
Have you seen Titanic?
Yes, I've seen Titanic.
That scene where Rose is literally in a lifeboat and then jumps back onto the ship so she can be with Jack?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, every guy saw her do that and instantly went, well, Jack's dead. That's what you did here today. You rosed me.
I rosed you?
You rosed them.
No, I didn't rose you.
You rose the living out of me. But it's okay. It was just a test and we can improve. Let's go, little boy. Oh, giddy up.
Yeah. No, hey, don't fight!
Seen enough?
Too much.
What? Another test? Mm-hmm. So what, are we breaking up now?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? It does. Did you guys coordinate little boy?
No, actually.
No. Oh, I hate that.
This is how to flirt with a girl if you see her out in public and you want to go talk to her. To start off, here's what you don't do. You don't go up to her and say, hey, I thought you were really pretty, like I just wanted to come and talk to you. Because then she's just going to be like, thanks, that's so sweet. And then where the hell do you go from there? What you need to do instead is start a conversation that actually produces a dialogue so that she can, bounce back and forth and you guys can actually catch a vibe from each other. A cute intro a guy once did for me was he came up and asked for like a fun coffee order because he wanted to try something new. And I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. Let's have a chat. Now, once you're in the conversation, let me preface. You don't know how long she's been there. You don't know how long she wants to be there. You don't know if she even likes talking to you. Keep the conversation short, sweet, casual, fun. The worst thing you could possibly do is annoy her with your presence because then she'll just never be receptive. After you have this short, sweet dialogue, you want to throw in a non-invasive call to action. What I mean by that is like if you're talking about books, for example, be like, oh, maybe I can get some of your book recommendations sometime. And then the most important part, give her your number. Give her your number. Don't ask for her number, give her yours. Because you never want to go up to someone and just start demanding things. Like if you are the one going up to her, you want to be the one offering something. Offer her your number. And the best way you could do this is like write it down on like a little napkin or something. That's so sweet and endearing. But yeah, just in general, don't be a creep, don't be weird. You guys are probably both really normal people. So I'm sure she'll appreciate you coming up to her in person because that's a really hard thing to do.
If men know that you are around other guys and they're going out with you on a Tuesday and you're going out with somebody else on a Wednesday, it doesn't work the way you think it does. It doesn't work the way it would if it was a guy doing it, how you'd feel. They're not the same. They get like their stomachs turn when they think about, oh, she could be sleeping with other guys or she's on a date with other guys or she's doing this with other guys. Like you become less attractive to them right? You just do. They don't want to think about that. They don't want, like, that's now a woman who's like out and about doing God knows what. It's unattractive. They lose attraction for you in that game. It doesn't work the same the other way. When it's the other way and women see a guy who has options, that guy becomes more attractive to them. They're like, I want to secure him. I want to do whatever I need to do to secure that guy. Because why? Why? Because the guy is supposed to be their rock, right? Because they want to ultimately lean on that man. Because if they want to stay home and have their kids, they need that man to be solid and reliable and dependable and a provider and a protector and all of those things.
You know, modern women are going to continue to put themselves in the hole. And this is why you don't listen to anything that they say. Because they be trying to give you dating advice and tips. Although it comes from a good place, comes from a nice place, never ask for her number. Always give her your number. And you literally have women out here saying, he didn't even ask for my number. Do guys come up and approach anymore? Oh, and it never come up and say hi. Leave with something fun. No, I don't know you yet. So it would be weird for a lot of these women out here if you come up and say something that you might think is funny, but you don't. I cannot stress how important it is to understand. And once again, we see modern women only thinking about what they like and giving everybody else terrible advice. I cannot stress different backgrounds. This is what men are saying. There are so many different backgrounds, so many ways of thinking about stuff. What is a common way that I can just come up and approach you? It used to be, hi, my name is so-and-so. I saw you were pretty, or I thought you were cute. So I decided to come over and, introduce myself, so, and then started, don't leave it at that. Start a conversation. So you guys come here often, or, because you're trying to feel each other out and you try to, oh, those are boring questions. Well, it's going to start off boring because you don't know each other. So you're asking those questions to kind of fill out and let the conversation develop. Too many times, modern women want to feel a spark. They want to feel butterflies when they first start talking to the person. That's not realistic. It's just not realistic. Does it happen sometimes? Sure, it does. It's not always, never happens. It's what's the likelihood of it happening? And even if it doesn't, or when it doesn't happen, can I hold a conversation with this person? I can guarantee you there's not always going to be sparks in your relationship when you get married. You guys, what are you going to do when the butterflies and the honeymoon phase and the sparks die down? You're good for nothing at that point.
Let me say something that was hard to admit. The hardest thing I ever did was walk away from someone I still loved. Not because the love was gone, but because I was disappearing. I gave it everything. My whole heart, my time, my talent, my treasure, my energy, my patience. And I kept shrinking just to keep the connection alive. Choosing myself didn't stop the pain. It actually got worse at first. But staying, that was costing me my peace, my confidence, my sense of self. There's a verse that says, God gives strength to the weary and lifts those who are worn down. I lived that. Walking away didn't mean I failed. It finally meant that I listened to the part of me that was begging to be protected. And here's why this matters for you. If you are tired, but still loving, if you are hurting, but still hoping, that doesn't mean that you are weak. It don't. It means that you're human. You see, and I need you to know this, sometimes the bravest love is loving yourself enough to walk away from the very thing that is breaking you. You don't lose love by choosing yourself. You save the parts of you that will be needed for the life God is building next. Believe that.
Growing up, I could tell my mama had a new boyfriend without her even saying one word. You could feel it in the house. She'd start cooking the good food. Music playing, cleaning up the house. She laughing, smiling, in a good mood. And as a kid, you don't understand relationships yet, but you understand energy. So I knew mama got somebody she liked. But I also knew when it was over, or when things went bad, get quiet around it, and angry, mad energy everywhere. Watching this pattern over and over growing up, the crazy part was who she treated good and who she treated bad. The men that came in to be stepdad, they had good jobs, you know, they wanted to help, and they was good men. Those were the men that she ran into the ground. She made them pay bills, buy stuff, use them up, push them away, lie to them, and play games on them. But the dudes from the street, tough guys, the stiff dude, them dudes she treated way better. When you grow up watching that as a boy, it changes you. You start learning a lesson about the world. You start thinking being the good guy gets you used. So when I got older, I made a decision. I'm not about to be the nice guy. And the crazy part is, when I tried to be the nice guy, I got treated the same way I watched those other nice guys get treated with my mom. And that's when I realized something. A lot of us don't grow up learning love. We grow up learning patterns. And if you do not recognize those patterns, you'll either repeat it or you'll spend your whole life reacting to it. That's why so many men change. Not because they were just born cold. It's because mama showed them what happened when they not.
Hi everyone, I'm about to go on a date. Wish me luck. More like wish him luck, right? I'll keep you posted. So the date started at 7:15. It is about 7:53 right now. So a little bit over a half hour. And then I had to walk out on the date. This is what happened. We got to talking about our personal lives, you know, what do you do for work, you know, relationships and things like that. And I talk about, oh yes, I was previously married and I have a child who's 8 years old, who I co-parent with my ex-husband and his wife. And then all of a sudden he started freaking out. And he's like, oh, you have a kid? And he says, oh, I can't date somebody who has a kid. Like, to my face. He's like, I can't date somebody who has a kid. I'm like, excuse me? And he starts making me feel like very uncomfortable. I'm like, nobody should ever make me feel like that, especially on a date. Are you kidding me? So I had to walk out on this date because this guy said, I can't date somebody who has a kid. And I think you were very misleading in your profile. And I'm like, why? Because I didn't put a picture of my son in my profile? Seriously? Like, there's a lot of pedophiles on those apps. I don't disclose that unless we're talking on the phone or if we meet in person. The guy is 40 years old. 40 years old. To think that you're going to date women who don't already have children, who have never been married, is absolutely absurd. Absurd. I never hid anything. And quite frankly, I called him out at the bar and I'm just like, oh, so you don't like kids? He's like, oh no, I like kids. I can't date somebody who has a kid. I'm like, oh, you can't date somebody who has a kid? Maybe you should put in your profile that you don't like children, okay? That you're not even going to try to give us a chance because I have a wonderful, amazing 8-year-old son, okay? To me, that's not a family man. No, that man's looking to destroy, and I want no part of it.
The biggest problem that I see here is that man is now being shamed for his very valid preferences. And that is coming from a woman that was once a single mom. Is her point about blasting photos of her son all over her dating profile correct? Yeah, but that's not what he necessarily asked for. All that she really literally needed to do was mention him when they were talking before going out on a very nice date. But instead of taking accountability for not communicating that ahead of time, she ends up shaming him. She says that he makes her feel uncomfortable during the date, literally because he's talking about what he doesn't like. She even twists it into him just not liking kids.
For something that I'm not unsure about.
Yes,
You know what I'm trying to say?
And that's called monkey branching. But
What the fuck is monkey branching?
Monkey branching is a terminology that a monkey won't let go of one until he has another one.
Oh, it's like monkey bars.
Yes. So we call it monkey wrenching over here in dating.
I know monkey bars, like in the playground. Like you swing from one and go to the next.
Women monkey branch a lot of the times. They always have dudes in the background. They always have overdose. They always have dudes that they talking to or dudes that they
I'm a monkey brancher.
Yeah, because every dude that you broke up with, you didn't just break up with them and be like, he whack, and then chill and be like,
hell no. I always had somebody in the back pocket.
Yeah, that's most females.
That's most females.
Niggas do not really. Niggas just be like, yeah, she done.
You a lie. You a whole
You go to a drought. Yeah.
No, you don't go through a drought.
You go through a drought.
You have someone that you done been with in the past that you just know it's
not
over.
like that.
No.
Because they'll never tell you the role that they played in the breakup.
He was not satisfied at home. I don't know how many different girlfriends he had during this time, but I think there were quite a few. Young women, listen to my advice. If you're married and you think you're happily married and your husband starts to cheat on you, he's a piece of shit. And look at him as a piece of shit and get out of it. Get out of that marriage. But I couldn't do that. Couldn't walk away.
Didn't you have an affair early on in the relationship or when you were
yeah, but I don't think Andy ever knew about that.
He did say he knew about it.
He did?
Yes, you would confess to him.
Oh.
He says he didn't stray from the marriage until you told him you had already strayed.
Oh, that's not true. I don't think.
Stop lying! Stop lying!
But what happened? You had an affair?
I had a very brief affair with a very attractive Irish man. And it was just nothing.
It's a dirty game. Stay focused, though.
The harsh truth, a woman only comes back to you when things didn't work out with the other guys. She couldn't find anyone better than you. She couldn't find anyone who would put up with her the way that you did. She failed at finding someone who was as devoted, patient, understanding, and forgiving as you are. But guess what? Don't let her come back. If she couldn't realize your worth then, what makes you think she'll realize it now? The thing about women is 9 times out of 10, they don't change. They act like they do, but when they catch you, when they catch the prey, they go back to the normal time. Because you gave them a second chance. Why would they change? You gave them another chance. Giving a woman another chance is giving her permission to do the same thing over again and to hurt you again. If you would like personal advice, you have a question, go to my bio. Comment, I like strawberries, if you would like a part 2.
And once again, men already know what modern women are up to. Men already know that and they like to say that men do this. And they leave themselves totally out of it. Modern women, men know that you have nowhere to go. Men understand, especially if you get the guy that you coin or you say is a high value man, I already know you're not going anywhere. And whenever you do, man, I'm just he's so abusive and he treats me so bad, but not bad enough for me to leave these $500 dinners that we go to every 2 or 3 days. Not enough for me to leave them and leave this 4,000 or 5,000 square foot house. Not enough for me to get away from all that. He treats me so terribly, but not enough to leave him and leave this pool behind. This Olympic pool with my maid and then my chef and then all that other stuff. The fact of the matter is, a lot of times, modern women don't be getting treated as badly as they say they do. They don't. They just want to go do something else. They want to be irresponsible. And they want to leave you on the hook as the provider man, as the good man. I'll come back to him when I'm done. But I really want to have some fun right now. Bars, I really want to have some other fun and go see what Chad and Tyrone are talking about. After that, I'll get back to the man that is really good for me. And I know that. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to make him wait for the stuff that I've been giving away for free.
So you're a good guy that's been friend zoned. I need you to listen to this.
Emily, that was a fantastic video. I'm a big fan. That was a great way to let dudes in the friend zone feel a little bit better about themselves, but I would like to give my take on this as a guy. A lot of dudes are going to be upset by this, but the friend zone does not exist. It's not real. It was made up by guys that can't handle rejection. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, let me give you an example. Let's say you're a heterosexual man and you want to be best friends with another dude. You guys got the same interests. You think he's funny. You want to hang out with him. Whatever. You try to get like a real best buddy SpongeBob Patrick relationship going with him, but it's not happening. You think him or you are going to be like, well, can we like just be friends then? Not like best friends, but like just friends? No, because that'd be weird as it's literally never happened. But y'all dudes get attracted to a woman and you want to get in a relationship or have her be your girlfriend, and it's not weird for some reason. She's like, no, I'm not really that into you, but like we can just be friends though, because she wants to let you down easy, and you guys cling to that. Saying that she just wants to be your friend, and she means it when she says that. It's not like a friend zone, like a waiting area for the next phase. If you don't want to be just her friend, move on.
Who's stronger? A female who's been working out for 4 years and competes in bodybuilding,
I compete in bikini bodybuilding with WMBF.
or an average male with average strength?
My name is Terrence. I've been working out for roughly half a year.
How would you grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of your strength?
I'll say 5.
5, average. First challenge, just one hand, grip as hard as you can. Okay, let's go. Harder. 35.3. Go. 34.7, that's so close. Second challenge, good girl, bad girl. Or in this case, good girl and bad boy. One of y'all will be closing the thighs and the other one will be opening. Other baby, you're not moving. Time's up. Terrence wins. Good job. Nice one. Final challenge for the day, 1v1 tug of war. Get nice and stable and go. Go. Until you pass my hand. Go. Hit anything?
No, it's okay. It's got facts.
Based on the scorecard today, our winner is Terrence, 100 ringgit.
This is the first tug of war game I ever won. Usually I lose the tug of wars in my school.
Okay, shake it off.
First is to get an ironclad prenup. Arrange the terms of a potential separation while you both still like each other. And prenups are not romantic, but I promise you they're way more romantic than going through a divorce without one. And the second option is to have a spiritual marriage, one where you make commitments, you make vows to each other, but you don't include the state in your relationship. Because when the state gets included in the relationship, that's where things go off the rails. And this also isn't so a man can dip out of his responsibilities. A man who doesn't take care of those on his watch, who doesn't show up for his wife or his children, is not a real man. But this is so that there's some sort of accountability in the relationship. Accountability saves marriages more than anything else. And if a woman knows that she can't take anything from that man in a divorce, I promise you her behavior is going to change.
Naomi Lynn, you're dating athletes.
Mm-hmm.
NFL?
Yeah.
NBA?
Yeah.
How many NFL players have you dated?
3-ish.
What teams?
I prefer not to disclose that information. Talk about people
NBA players too?
Yeah.
These men, who I assume are in exceptional physical shape, are very high status given the nature of their profession, I assume are well off financially. Obviously, not all NFL players are compensated the same, but why didn't it work with any of them?
Because I didn't want to take anything seriously.
You didn't? You're telling me you didn't want to pursue a long-term romantic relationship with, I assume these men are, in terms of, if we're looking at their status or their wealth or, top 1% men.
Sure.
Not good enough for you.
I never said that.
Well, I mean,
I said some were casual. One relationship was like a year relationship, and we just didn't see eye to eye, and there were third-party situations that affected that relationship. So we mutually decided, we're like, probably not best.
If you see a beautiful woman and think she's out of your league, tough love from a professional matchmaker, it's probably true. Not because you can never attract a beautiful woman, but because you probably need to do 2 things first. First, you have to put in the psychological work, which means accepting your shortcomings and learning to love yourself anyway. Second, you have to put in the physical work, which in your case might mean hitting the gym harder, or earning that promotion at work, or finally starting that side hustle that you've been talking about. Self-worth isn't just woo-woo BS that you talk yourself into. Self-worth is built on doing things you're proud of every day. Once you start setting and achieving goals that matter to you, you'll stop feeling like women are out of your league.
Put some shorts on. You're like naked out. Respect yourself. Put some clothes on. Actually? Yes. Respect? Yes, it's very cold outside. You're like naked. What did you say? I said respect yourself.
Why? What do I have to respect myself? I'm wearing a jacket.
Why to respect yourself?
I'm wearing a jacket and shorts.
No.
What's your problem?
What do you mean? Your whole butt is out and you're barely wearing a top.
I'm wearing a top and my pants and my legs are showing.
This guy's clipping us right now.
You're clipping us.
I actually believe in this. I think you should respect yourself.
I do respect myself very much.
No, your butt's out.
My butt is not out.
Huh? I'm not baiting anything. I believe in it.
Stop. Actually, fuck you and fuck your fucking
I guarantee you.
I want to leave.
You put the outfit on sober, so you can't blame it on the alcohol.
Fuck you. Actually, fuck you. What do you mean? I'm wearing shorts and a fucking top.
Okay.
Bitch, fuck off.
Very effective for someone who respects herself.
How tall does a guy have to be to date you?
Like 6'5". Yeah, 6'5". Like 6'7", 6'2", 6'6". Yeah, like 6'7".
What is the ideal height for a boyfriend?
6'5".
6'4"?
Yeah.
You want a guy that's 6'4"?
Well, above 6'4".
Above 6'4".
Yeah. Basically, if you're under 6 foot, I don't want to talk to you.
So what happens if you see a guy that's like 5'8"?
Oh, I don't even look.
If somebody said to me, would you rather be with like a short king who's 5'5" and treats you amazing, or would you be with a toxic man who's 6'3"? At this point in my life, I would be like, how toxic?
I feel like a lot of my studs and my men can agree with this. Social media has boosted females' head up too badly. Social media made it so easy for attractive women to get attention without even blinking an eye. It's like once a girl on Instagram or TikTok go viral from like posting themselves or posting their face, bro, it's like they head just go into a different universe. Like now nobody's above them. They don't care what nobody say. They don't have respect for nobody. They don't got respect for their boyfriend, their girlfriend. It's just like, bro, like I'm too bad. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing with this nigga that ain't got no money, that's trying to work towards his goals for us? But I don't care because he ain't a basketball player. He ain't making $2 million a year. I got an NFL player just commented on one of my viral TikToks talking about how he want me. I'm gonna go to him. I truly believe that social media has created a bubble in the minds of women and just have taken them to a whole nother level when it comes to self-confidence. It's overly confident. And no, nothing's wrong with being very confident. I'm talking about you call that girl that went viral on every platform possible. You compliment her. You talk about some, oh, baby girl, you cute, you pretty. Oh, I know I'm bad. You ain't gotta remind me. Oh. Never mind, forget it. It's like they get so many likes, so many compliments on the gram, on TikTok. It's like the ones that actually come about in real life, they don't even care about, bro. Like, I'm telling you straight up to your face. I'm bold enough to tell you to your face that you pretty. You got your DMs that scared to say it to your face, bro. Come on now.
Us women is the reason why these relationships kinda ain't out here working. Listen to this. And I really just got this through my head the other day. Some happened, but yeah. Us women have a hard time dealing with one nigga. Like, we really don't even know how to bond with a nigga. And I know some of them are like, no, I really do. I bond with that nigga. But deep down, I have to be honest with myself. We really, they ain't never just got one nigga. We got the that we with, but we got such and such on the side in our inbox. We got old boy over there that be, you know what I'm saying, we just be dibbling down, we're talking to him every now and then. Yeah. We got such and such over there. We broke up, but we still be talking on. We be, how you doing? So we really, we always got a nigga in our back door. Y'all can say that too. And they probably do, but we talking about us right now. Cause I know for a fact, I got a bonding problem. It's hard for me to bond with a nigga. Like, I can bond with you, but I always got another nigga on the side somewhere, right? I just realized this the other day. And I really do think we the problems, y'all.
And for you, I be putting child support, you are a flat person. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna call you flat person supreme. Because you know why? Why the f you putting on child support talking about some? Oh, he think he about to be with that. He think he about to go and find another man. Go and find another. There's a man in Africa, there's a man in Russia, there's a man in Europe, there's a man in Canada. Go and find you another man. You're over there taking child support money, tax money, food stamp. Hey, Jesus Christ. You are flat person supreme, ultimate. Go and find a job. Who you be feeling like? Why the fuck you gonna put that man through that just because he don't wanna be with you? You like the other girl more, not you. Funky ass. The flat person. Who y'all be feeling like?
She had a train ran on her.
I have a question for you. If you are dating someone that you've been dating for a while, say you guys are deep in the relationship, maybe about a year or so, to the point where you feeling like, okay, it's time to take it to the next step, or just the fact that you really are into someone, that you really, are clicking and you like this person. They got a lot of traits that you like and you get along really well. The only thing that you find out later in a relationship, now you already at least a year in, the thing that you find out is that maybe back in the day she had a train ran on her by people that you knew. Would that change how you felt about her? Would you have a conversation with her? Or how would you handle that situation?
And I'm about to say something that's probably going to throw some people off. These modern women, because I heard the matchmaker saying, go to the gym and improve yourself, go get that promotion. I think that you should do it for yourself, but modern women, they think that you should do it for them. They should be the driving force, because really, honestly and truly, at the end of the day, it's all about them. They want you to have that job, obviously, so they can benefit, right? But other good things about you that maybe they don't know, and this is the thing that, might throw a few people off, the stuff that they don't know, when people start bragging on you, man, he does this, da, 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 da. It looks good on them. Oh, because I picked him, or I picked him. Modern women live through every person in their life. They don't really have much to give. They might be cute, like she's talking about. She's out of your league. If you think she's out of your league, she probably is. She did not define what the attractive woman was doing. We just know that she's attractive. And so that should be enough. And so because I'm attractive, I really don't have any skills. And so the people that come in my life, I'm living through them. Oh, he's an accomplished CEO. He does this, and I have access to that. Oh, my friend over here, she does this. I don't. I sit at home all day and do nothing, but I have access to that. They don't have anything to bring to the table, so they be living through everybody else, and that's it. Why would a man want that? Why would that be an asset for a man? What benefit to a man? She's just a leech. She's not out of his league. You want me to go to the gym. You want me to get that promotion so I can draw, I can pull without giving anything. Who in the world, what bank, where will allow somebody to just come in without even putting $1 into it and just start withdrawing? Just making endless withdrawals. And then oh shoot, I don't have enough money to overdraw. We need another genie to come through. Well, you already used your 3 wishes. I need another genie to come through and hit this bank account. If not, I'm leaving this genie and I'm going to go find another one. Y'all going to say all of this stuff? Well, you need to do this, you need to do that. Yes, once again, men are very clear on what they need to do in order to get the attractive woman. Very clear. But once again, we are not clear on what the woman needs to be doing to attract the man.
The T-app was designed to expose men, but it's exposing y'all women.
This video isn't going to get that many views, but I find the T-app so interesting, I want to talk about it. The T-app is such a great idea on paper. The fact that you can say anything towards anybody and you can be completely anonymous towards it, it's so dangerous. I've had 4 friends break up with their boyfriend because they posted their boyfriend on the T-app, and they've got a comment saying that they were cheating. Without thinking, they break up with their boyfriend, and then a little while later, they find out that those comments were actually all fake. 3 of them ran back to their boyfriend and they wouldn't give him a chance. I feel like so many women have this childish mindset to believe that every single woman's always good, but there's a lot of grimy women out there. I want to try social experiments, so I told my friend who lives in Colorado to post me and say, oh, my boyfriend's been acting really weird lately. Has anybody been out with him or been on any dates with him? Tell me why. I literally went on a date with him a week ago. Yes, he took me out in Colorado. I live in Canada. I've never been to Colorado. And every single time you bring up that a woman lies, they always say the same thing. Why would they lie? The reason can be as simple as they can do it, so they will. Let alone them being angry, jealous, even bored. Some of you need to grow up and stop thinking that every single woman is your best.
I have a question about Costco. This one's for the boys. Do you guys see women struggling to pick up cases of water and you're just like, who cares? At what point is someone going to offer to pick up these cases of water for me? I know I look strong and yeah, I can do it, but you're all out here complaining about your loneliness epidemic and how no women want to be women, but you won't even try to be a man when someone's sitting there in front of you picking up cases of water. Clearly, I'm about to walk into Costco, and I just, I'd really like it if someone would do all the heavy lifting. That's all. Okay, bye.
You got a boyfriend?
No, why?
How long should it take in the talking stage for you to that person?
About a month, maybe longer.
How long would it take me if you was talking?
A hot minute.
Am I ugly?
You're just not my type.
I got 9 inches though.
Explain.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I got 9 inches. They can't go to waste.
I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only gonna spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to he's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff. But if I ever say I'm hungry, he wants to pick me up and take me to dinner. Just send me the money. And it's the same thing for tonight. And I know that if he was to come, he would pay for everything and he'd make sure all my friends got home safe and he'd drive us everything. Even the guy that we're going out with, he would take care of him. But it's like, just send me the money and leave me alone.
You don't know what you have till it's gone, and you're curious that you think you can get better out there. So when did you have that idea, like, hey, what else is out there? I want to experience more, like maybe I can do better out there. When did you start having that, or did you?
I never thought, I didn't say, oh, I think I could do better. I always knew what I had was good, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe just social media has a lot to do with it. Not everything, but you know. Social media, you're looking at social media, everything, obviously everybody puts their best moments, all their vacations, all their oh wow, oh, they're going to Italy again, making little comments oh, must be nice, doing the comparing thing. See, I did that too. I did that comparing thing. So I did make him feel small at times. I did, I belittled him. I did the thing when I would get mad, and not at the 8-year mark necessarily. That's when it just started. But, as the years went on, I would get mad at, I'd say like a real man would do this, be a man. I would go there, and I knew he hated, I knew that hurt him, and I would,
that hurt
a real
me.
Man this, so I would do that a lot. And it got to the point where I'd even be he starts, raising his voice now at this point. Now he doesn't have respect for me, as the years go on. He starts raising his voice, and I'm so he'd raise his voice, right? And I'm okay, stop acting like a girl now. Let me be the emotional one. You know what I'm saying? I would say, it was almost let me see how much I can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You're hurting me, but I'm going to do it worse.
And if you don't mind me asking, I understand what you're doing, and I get that, but what's the goal? I mean, I get you did the comparing, right? And then there's maybe anger that you're not doing the same thing. So you're attacking him to hurt him. But what's the end? What was the end goal of that effort?
Looking back, I think it's this. So looking back, when I was unhappy, and at the time I took it out on him. Now fast forward, we'll get into that because we separated, tried working it out. I got into another relationship. You start finding things out about yourself. But I was unhappy, so I just took it out on him. Once I was out of the relationship, that's when I'm okay, this is a me issue. It's not even a...
Yeah. So you're angry, but after reflection, you were really angry at yourself.
Correct. Yes, I was unhappy in my own skin. I think I was I was the unhappy one.
Hey, put some clothes on. Yeah, your butt's hanging out.
I'm married.
Oh, I feel bad for your husband. You don't respect him?
Can we FaceTime him?
Yeah.
Hi, Michael.
Let me talk to him. Michael, your girl's dressed a little inappropriately.
Still untouchable, brother.
Untouchable? But she doesn't present herself as untouchable.
It doesn't.
People can look but not touch? But you want people thinking that they can touch?
No.
Okay, but you have a husband and you've had a 5-minute conversation with me.
What would happen if I put this on?
I'd probably hit out of your hand before it could even get on me. Yeah. If you try... Oh, we've...
Hey. Good, bro.
I'm good. Yeah. Hey, the other wants to throw stuff too.
Men don't want to fight back. Unfortunately, our societal norm has become that men don't want to fight back. I watched a video of a guy in an Uber. He was being choked by a woman from behind, and instead of fighting back, he holds his hands up and is I'm not going to touch her. I'm not going to touch her.
Oh, he's afraid.
Because he's if I touch her, I'm going to go to jail. And that's not okay.
It's not okay. No, that's not okay.
And we as a society have now put that on men that they can't fight back.
Women don't even know how to treat men because they were never taught how. Boys grew up being trained from day one. Be a gentleman, open the door, protect her, provide for her, be understanding. And if she hits you, you don't hit her back. Everywhere we looked, the message was the same. Movies, books, fairy tales. The man rescues the woman. The man saves the day. The man risks his life. The man carries the burden. And women were always the princesses, right? But there's a problem with that. We never saw the reverse. We never saw stories about how women should be treating men. No novels teaching girls how to respect a man. No movies demonstrating feminine loyalty, softness, or devotion. Parents don't even teach it. School doesn't even teach it. And society definitely doesn't teach that. So guess what happens? We have generations of women who expect everything, but were never taught to give anything back. And feminism made it worse. Instead of teaching women how to understand men, how to work in synergy, how to create polarity, it taught them to compete with the men, to fight with them, to become a man, to see softness as weakness and masculinity as toxic. So how can a woman treat a man well if she was never shown what feminine contribution even looks like? And how can she respect him when all she grew up hearing was men are the problem? How can she love him correctly when she was taught that he owes her everything and she owes nothing in return? Men today are paying the price for a script that they didn't write. They were raised to give everything. Women were not raised to reciprocate. And the only way we fix this is by teaching the truth. Polarity is freedom. Synergy is power. Relationships only work when both people know how to love each other and live in their masculine and feminine energies. Until women learn how to treat men with respect, softness, admiration, and understanding, the imbalance is going to continue. Women, we need to do better.
Another way to tell a girl's still in her whole phase is if she has serious FOMO issues. And what I mean by FOMO is fear of missing out issues.
Can't stay home.
Is your girl the type of chick that can't afford to stay home? Like she's fidgety, like on a Saturday night, can't wait to be outside or do something, or she's always trying to, be involved in some kind of event. She needs to be outside all the time. She needs to be around her friends all the time. She needs to be at the club. She needs to be happening. She needs to be involved in certain situations. Bro, that is probably one of the biggest signs that she's still in her whole phase.
Yeah.
When a girl has serious FOMO, that's a big problem.
That's true.
So a couple of weeks back, I had a conversation about whether or not we should start thinning the herd.
Thinning the herd. Ah yes, the title of that video should give you a clue of what it's about.
And when I say thin the herd, what I mean is we need to start reducing the male population.
Interesting. I wonder how they're planning on going about doing that.
We as women need to start really controlling who is born and who is not.
Let us be very clear. They're referring to women taking control of the entire human population by ensuring that only certain members of particular demographics are actually born. There's a word for that.
Men are okay infringing on your rights by telling you that you cannot have an abortion, that they'd rather save the child than to save the mother. They are okay with having say-so or regard over your body. So I feel as a woman, I feel no types of way saying to reduce the male population altogether.
Some individuals are not going to like what I'm about to say, specifically some women, but I am about to be very blunt. If you happen to be worried about giving birth to a boy because you're concerned that he's going to grow up to be a misogynist or someone that's going to take your rights away, well then, all I have to say is that you failed as a parent.
Once again, modern women, they always expect a man to do the heavy work. Why are men passing me, or why they pass me by and not help me out? I'm just a girl. I'm just a woman. I'm walking into Costco, and hopefully when I get in there and pick up these cases of water, men will help me. And what if they don't? And what if they don't? That's not a knock against them. They have other things that they're doing. In the same way that you guys say that y'all have lives and y'all decide men ain't worth, this is what I'm saying. Modern women, they want to dump on a man. Honestly and truly, they say that they carry a lot of the emotional labor, but this is the type of stuff that we have to hear. Oh, a man won't talk to me. He won't take care of me. He won't approach me. How come men ain't man, why y'all not doing that? We got to sit here and listen to this nagging, complaining, and moaning every single day about why you can't find a man. That's emotional labor, and also the physical labor. That's expected. That's a given. Oh, well, do what I ask you to do. Act how I want you to act. And if you don't, you're going to continue to hear from me every single day. So either way you look at it, a man really can't win, and he's going to hear your mouth anyway.